Hello, hello. Welcome to session 90, even numbers, of Figjams. Let's go. Woo, woo. So, okay. I'm really fucking excited for the show tonight. And I was laid up in Central Park for like 3 hours today putting this together. And I already had a playlist for most of the songs I'm going to play tonight, but I really fucking weeded through it, so we're going to get the best of the best. Tell me if the mic sounds okay. It's telling me I'm a little quiet, but I don't know how to fix it. At this point, it is what it is. The show I have for you bitches tonight is Nostalgic Liminal. I pulled from my Nostalgic Liminal playlist, and if you're like, what's that? I don't know, like, use your imagination a little bit, but you can probably guess it's music that is liminal sounding, but also has some nostalgic factor. And comparatively, okay, I have two playlists for liminal music. One of them is Nostalgic Liminal, and the other one's City Liminal, which are two very close vibes. Like, some songs are in both playlists, but only a few, because they're very distinct. So I honestly think maybe it's too much liminality, so next show I probably won't do it, but in a few shows I'll play my City Liminal playlist too. And I'm really excited for that one too. That playlist is massive. But the vibe I'm trying to curate with this one, okay, basically, like, this playlist is kind of in honor of the Backrooms movie. They're making a Backrooms movie. I don't know if you guys knew this. I think it's A24, but don't quote me on that one, because I don't know. I've been getting a lot of ads recently for, like, castings for A24 movies, because now that my phone knows I'm in New York, you know, my ads are, like, hella curated to me. Obviously they think I'd be a really good actress rather. But yeah, so like jokingly, this is inspired by the Backrooms movie, but really this playlist is inspired by, I listened to Trees Etc., an album by, I say Naran Rattan, because I think it's funny, but it might be I don't know, Naran Rattan, right? And it's like a 30 minute long album. And when I played it for my roommate, he asked me if it was Barry Lyndon music. And if you guys haven't seen Barry Lyndon, you should check it out. It's a new movie by, why was I about to say Mark Zuckerberg? It's a similar name to that, and my roommate would be very upset with me for not remembering the director, but a really famous director that's not Steven Spielberg. But it is also a very liminal film, and it's like takes place in like I think like maybe post Civil War. But this album does sound a lot like that movie soundtrack. Trees Etc., very good album. I highly encourage you to check it out. That's what the next song I'm gonna play is for you. But to preview some of the artists we have here, obviously Duster. I feel like if you're gonna play liminal sounding music, quote unquote, I don't know if that theme comes across to everyone in the same way, but everyone listens to music differently. Everyone perceives music differently. So this is like music to me that I can see my childhood, but it's not a childhood that I've lived. it's like a broad sense of childhood nostalgia, but add like a creepy factor to it. There's a picture that I actually have for the big playlist that I pulled all these songs from, and it's just like an open like field, or like an open ocean with like a circle rainbow around it. Or like if you look up surreal, or like, I don't know, if I type in Nostalgic Liminal on Pinterest, it shows me exactly what I want because my algorithm knows me very well. But just thinking like Backrooms type of atmosphere, I guess, is kind of what I'm going for. But also just listen to the music, and you can create a vibe for yourself. But yeah, to preview some of the artists, we have Duster. Obviously, I'm adding some Minecraft in there because duh. I actually have a Daft Punk song in here. Apex Twin, Radiohead, obviously, Sweet Trip, If you guys haven't heard of Teeth Agency, I fucking love Teeth Agency. There's an album, Piano Man Breeds Love, and it's all instrumental music. Obviously very heavy like on the piano, but I fucking love that album. So we're playing some of that too. Battles. I didn't choose. When I build my playlist, I add like a bunch of songs and then I weed through them. And I mostly did that, but I need to choose between these two battle songs, or I could just play them both. Honestly, we'll see. We'll see when it gets to that. I will be finishing the show with them though. So yeah, if that excites you guys, then stick around and listen to more. And if it doesn't excite you, well, just stick around anyways and listen, and see what you think about the playlist for tonight. Because honestly, this is, I'm really excited for the show. I'm just excited to like lay down in my bed and listen to this music. So we're gonna start off with Jam for Bwango by Naran Rattan on Figjams. Thanks for tuning in.
In the undying lands you're to stay, where time stands still in slanted paradise every day. I wonder on occasion, does my cheek stay upon your lips
Yes. Yes, I agree with what's happening in the chat. That song is a fucking masterpiece and a half. If you are new to the stream, the theme for tonight is nostalgia, childhood, but if my childhood had taken place in more of a backrooms type of setting. That's what this playlist is. Sweet Trip. Wait, sorry. That's so fucking funny. I just remembered yesterday, I was walking into my apartment and there was this guy outside and he says, "Bing bong," and I looked at him and just started fucking dying. And he was like, "That sounded a lot cooler in my head." I was like, how could that have sounded in your head? Rip my brother Bing Bong though. That was a callback and a half. I had a wild day. I just ate my, yeah, it's so bad. I don't even want to say this out loud because my friends are going to come at me. But I just had my first meal since 9 a.m. and oh my God, all day I've had the worst headache. And you want to know why I just didn't eat all day? Is because I don't want to spend money on food. Like, I'm so frugal to the point where I will have a 10-hour headache just so I can avoid spending, what, like $5 on a hot dog? Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, my day, okay, real quick, let me just recount my day because it was a really good one. But also, since I was like very nutrient deprived, I was kind of like fuzzy for a lot of it. And I was talking to my roommate. Hang on. I do drink water at the most inopportune times. I did it today during an interview, and I fucking choked on the water and started like gagging. It was so bad. They still offered me the job. That was embarrassing as fuck though. So let me recount my day. I woke up at 7 in the morning, and I haven't woke up in 7 in the morning, I think, in it's been a hot second. I would say a year or more. That's not true. I used to work at a preschool, but I don't even think. Anyways, I got up at the fucking butt crack of dawn, and I went to Manhattan to go. So I got this ad for this like test trial survey. I don't know what it is. You volunteer, or I guess you're not really volunteering because they give you money, and that's the only reason why it was interesting to me. But it's just like surveys, and like you're testing out like consumer based like products. So it said like audio testing, and I was like, okay, yeah, like that sounds cool. It's 3 hours for a $75 StubHub gift card, and I really want to fucking go see Boa because Boa, dude, everyone comes here. Like it's insane, and my pockets are so empty, and I know for a fact that Radiohead is gonna go on tour in the United States, because I fucking hate when Radiohead goes on tour. They always go on tour in like the randomest fucking places, and it pisses me off. By the randomest places, I mean England. in the podunk weird ass places like London, fucking, I don't know. But they never come to America, and I think, okay, I've been following the Reddit account, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna do a tour here. Which also means, are they releasing a new album? Who knows? I've been checking 5 times a day, so we'll see. Okay, fucking Jesus, get on track, because we're still at 8:30 a.m. I had a long ass day. So it's 8:30. I get to this testing place. I have no clue what to expect or whatever. And I get there, and I confirmed with them on the phone yesterday, like this whole thing. And the girl goes, yeah, we're at capacity, sorry. And I was like, I just fucking woke up at 7 in the morning, drug my ass to Manhattan, tired as shit. I don't know what light looks like before noon. I didn't know that the light was like different outside. It just feels different. And honestly, Manhattan, I hate Manhattan, right? I live in Brooklyn, and this shit is chill as fuck. You go to Manhattan, oh my god, everything smells like butt crack. Everything smells like ass, bro. And everyone's walking around with all these shopping bags, and it makes me feel really bad because I'll be looking in them like real creeper, like just trying to see what's in there. I don't know how these bitches have money. So Manhattan in the morning is fucking beautiful. So I was like, damn, that really sucks. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go find food. And I walked down, this entire street was just plant shops. Dude, the smell of this street was incredible. It was so like delectable. That's definitely a word. I have no confidence when it comes to words. I don't think I like listened in elementary school when you like learned English or something, but like a lot of words are not real words, and I use them, so I'm actually self-conscious. Okay, fuck. So yeah, walking down the street in Manhattan and like smelling all of the like plant smells was incredible. I saw the prettiest cat I've ever seen in my life. I got this fucking quiche at this bakery place, and I need to use the bathroom because TMI, but eggs do not sit well with me. I will eat them every single day, but they fucking destroy my insides. So I was needing to use the bathroom, and I like pulled on the handle, and then nothing, and then it's been like 10 minutes. I'm not joking. Shit about to come out my ass, and I'm standing there, and I like knock on the door, and somebody like kind of says something, and the waiter girl comes over, and she was like, somebody in there, and she starts banging on the door. And this is after I've already knocked on the door and fiddled with the handle. So this is like the third time I felt so bad for that guy because he walked out, also the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my entire life. But it was like the appeal was kind of like taken down a note because I know he's in there shitting his brains out. So yeah, I felt kind of bad about that. But then I just chilled in like the parks, like most of the day. Bryant Park, I spent a couple hours in reading my book, and then Central Park. In Bryant Park though, I didn't know what was happening, but there was like a live podcast episode going on. And so like I sat in the audience for that, and it was a bunch of authors, and they were talking about their books, and it was really interesting because like these people could not be more different. Like it was like a thriller genre, just like talk for like this lady's podcast. But it was really cool like hearing, because I was just interested to hear like how writers write. Like how do you even begin to write a novel, or like even like poetry, or like a small book, like publish any work of literature? Like that's insane to me. And so they were talking about it, and they were like, somebody asked them a question like, do you make outlines? Like, are you guys like outline writers? And all of them said no, and they were like, you need to be excited for what happens next. Like you don't know what's going to happen next. You're writing, you're like creating the story as you go. And by doing that, like the people who read your book, like you writing the book and the people reading your book need to be like in the same boat as what they're saying, as like you're excited to see what happens next. And I really like that, because you think of writing something like that large, like a 300-page fucking book, and it's like, where do you even like, how do you even conceptualize an idea? It's like you literally just start with like an idea and then work your way. Because if you have an outline for a book, the book's already written, you know? Like you just gotta fill in the details, but like that shit is boring as hell. At least like this is what the authors were saying. So I really enjoyed that. Went to the library, ran into somebody I know. Okay, you would think. Also, yeah, I don't know. Some of you in the chat, I guess, I live in New York. I don't know. I don't know if you guys know that or not. But it's crazy because, like, obviously, hang on. I want to look up the population. 8.2 million? Oh, wait, that's in New York State. No, I said... Okay, hang on. Because that's a lot of people. I was like, what the fuck? Maybe that is for the city. I don't know. AI kind of... Yeah, New York City, 8.8 million people. And it's crazy. It's actually insane. Like, how much of a small town it feels like. And you guys are probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it literally feels like I will run into the same people on my routes every single like day, or like at least like once or twice a week, and I'll see people I bought stuff from Facebook Marketplace. Because if you're like a certain type of person, you will all end up going and like gathering in the same places like around the city, and like you just literally like fit into a school of fish so easily when you get here. It's actually insane. Like I'll run into people in the city, like I'll be at the library, and like today I ran into somebody I know, which is insane. Like the New York Public Library, like on 5th Avenue in Manhattan, and like running into people you know in the library. And I haven't even been there that long. And I honestly, I've met like 2 or 3 people, like 2 or 3 people I would say I'm like close with since I've been here, or at least close-ish. I mean, you can't really like, I don't know. It's like 2-month friendship type of stuff. Like you're chill and you're hanging out, but you also don't like know them super well. But yeah, anyways, I really like the vibe. So I went to the library at some point, went to Central Park and hung out. And at this point I was really feeling it. And I stole a bunch of bread from that bakery I went to in the morning. Like I felt like a little peasant child sitting there on my towel in Central Park, fucking munching on my bread. And so I guess I did have a piece of bread today. That was my lunch. But now I'm gonna come prepared, and I know to pack an emergency sandwich, just in case. Also, a bitch does not fuck with sandwiches. I do not like meat on bread. Hang on, I'm plugging in my computer because she's already dying, and we're 40 minutes into the show. It was on full battery, by the way, when we started, but this is an everyday thing. But yeah, so and had just enough time to shower and shovel food into my mouth, and start the show. So that's my day today. It's pretty nice. Did you guys know? I mean, how have you like just looked at the have you just looked at the clouds? Do you guys look in the sky ever at all? Clouds. So I learned this because I like to take time lapse. I love time lapses, lapsi, and I like to just set my phone up and like take time lapse of the clouds. And the first time I did that, I didn't realize. Okay. I guess in my head, I thought that clouds just like were created somewhere else, and the cloud that I'm seeing moving above my eyes is like moving in from another place. But the clouds are literally like creating themselves in front of you. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's something that everyone knows, but if you look at clouds long enough, you can see them like forming themselves. And like, where the fuck does that come from? Like, that's insane. Like, I know the water cycle, whatever, but like really squinting my eyes and watching the cloud appear in front of my eyes out of nothing, it's fucking blowing my mind today. And I was stone cold sober. Well, food deprivation probably added a layer of like whoa to that. But okay, you guys want to listen to some music? We will listen to more music. I hope you are enjoying. I don't see how you cannot, bro. I just played Minecraft and Sweet Trip. So let's keep the ball rolling. I used to really love Saint Seneca in college, and I haven't listened to a lot of their other stuff, but I found I found this album. Sorry. Bro, I'm on one today. I'm so wired. I've been up since 7 doing so much shit. Saint Seneca, fucking amazing. And then you guys will be very thrilled for the next song. So the song after the Saint Seneca song, I mean, it's an 8-minute one, so strap in. Fix y'all's attention spans. Y'all need, you guys need to listen to more albums. I don't know what you do. I don't know you for real. Listen to more albums though. Like fully long albums too. I dare you to listen to 69 love songs. Okay. Here is actually, it doesn't have a title. It's just a lot of dots by Saint Seneca on Figjams. Thanks for listening.
I in my right mind left alone, visage devoid of flesh and bone.
Where something more in my mind.
Touch, I remember touch. Pictures came with touch. A painter in my mind. Tell me what you see. A tourist in a dream, a visitor it seems, a half-forgotten song. Where do I belong? Tell me what you see. I need something more. Kiss, suddenly alive. Happiness arrive. Hunger like a storm. How do I begin? A room within a room. A door behind a door. Touch, where do you lead? I need something more. Tell me what you see. I need something more. You've given me too much to feel, sweet touch. You've almost convinced me I'm real. I need something more. I need something more.
to a stranger for some help. Yes, you guessed it, flowers made of plastic, 'cause I can barely take care of myself. doesn't seem right to paint you so flat. So you need a little pick of me up, up, up. And it doesn't seem right to sit here so flat. See, I need a little pick of me up, 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 I take a splash of green and pink and add it to the paper. You take a splash and dip your head under the water. No, it doesn't seem right to leave me like that, so I give you a little bit more. And it doesn't seem right to have like that, so I wait for the second call.
That song sounds like if staring into a strobe light had a sound. That song would be it's deeply uncomfortable now, but you keep on going back. It's like uncomfortable in the way that like being tickled is uncomfortable and you hate it and you want it to stop, but at the same time like you're not having a bad time, like you're laughing, it's kind of funny, but at the same time like stop fucking tickling me. Yeah, it's like that. I think that's the best way to sum it up. Fox, what is it? Fox plus Suey. That's also an old college band that I listened to. That fucking Faye Webster song. It's been so long since I've got like full body chills. Like I'm talking like the full ASMR experience. And if you don't know what ASMR stands for, it's Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. I haven't got that in I mean, I say so long, like a week or two. I'm a little sensitive guy, but just listening to that car therapy was quite a treat. I didn't know Faye rocked like that for real. And honestly, this new friend that I've made up here has been showing me a lot of music and also said it was kind of like probably a red flag that I mostly listen to male artists, because that's true. And I think about that and I'm like, why? Like, I don't hate women. I love women. I don't listen to a lot of songs made by women though. So I need to change that. So she's been sending me a bunch of songs, and I believe that was one of them, or it's just been from the backlog. But like Faye Webster's in the vibe. I never listened to Rico Nasty. Honestly, I didn't know Rico Nasty was a girl. I didn't know. But that shit fucking rocks. I think there's this girl called like Ali X. Pretty fucking killer. I think she made me like a playlist, so I think I might weed through that. And sorry, I got distracted. I might weed through that and make a playlist for it for one of the shows. But yeah, we're listening to more music. We're listening to more music, like obviously all the time. We're listening to more women consciously. Also, are we gonna talk about how Ethel Cain just uploaded a 10-minute long YouTube video of just B-roll of her man, and it's titled "I Hope I Die Before You," and it's just 3 minutes of like him lifting weights. And then at the end it's her tattooing him, like the title of the YouTube video. Like she tattooed on his ribs, like, "I hope I die before you." Like, oh my god, they don't make love like that anymore. They don't make ladies like Ethel Cain. I did make sure I haven't bought a lot of concert tickets while I've been up here, because also there's a bunch of indie shows, so why would I spend $70 to go see someone who I know how they sound? But I did make sure to grab some Ethel Cain tickets. So going to see her in, I don't know, probably August or September, sometime around there. I have tickets. And I'm so fucking excited. If you guys don't watch, y'all be watching YouTube. Like, I'll be watching YouTube, honestly, like, not an alarming amount. Mostly when I go to sleep, I like watching, like, tycoon games or, like, Supermarket Simulator. Yeah, that shit rocks. But Ethel makes, like, hour-long, just, like, talking to the camera, YouTube videos, like, documentaries of her life and stuff. I think one of the last ones was like her favorite smells, which is so, I fucking love that. Also, to try to explain smells for an hour, like the video's like 40 minutes, an hour long, and explaining smells in a way that people stay interested for an hour listening to you talk about something that they cannot perceive with their own senses. Kind of wild. She's pretty cool for that. And I honestly have only listened to probably like 5 or 6 Ethel Cain songs. I just like her for the YouTube videos, for one, and also the songs that I've listened to, like just the entire vibe going on. So preparing for the concert, I'm going to go through like all of the albums. I've listened to, I think it's Preacher's Daughter, pretty much. Like, I've listened to every single song on there, but I haven't listened to like the masterpiece, the work of art, like all the way through. So I think that's a must on the list. I've been sorry. I've been fucking obsessed with saying like what that means. to everything. What that mean? What does that mean? Radiohead, enlighten us. Here is, sorry to put you guys through the ringer today. Here's Kid A by Radiohead on none other than Figjams. Thank you for listening.
cantando. Subes temblando al podio. Buscas significado. Dices que estás tratando. Te quieres sumergir, empapar, comenzar. Vas un paso enfrente de mi amor. Sé que no te puedo alcanzar. Dices algo con mucho sentido que nadie se atreve a negar. Vas un paso enfrente de mi amor. Sé que no te puedo alcanzar. Dices algo con mucho sentido que nadie se atreve a negar. Esas superficies dicen lo que esperas. Mienten para dormir tranquilas.
바람에 스며드는 공주 같은 난 내 몸에서 별자리를 찾는다. 모든 게 잘못됐다. 앞뒤 하나 마치는 여름에는 꼭 그랬던 기억도 나지 않는데 나머지 곳을 찾았어. 지금 위에 옷을 받아들이면 좋겠어. 계속 계속 걸을 때 아무도 걸리지 계속 전화하는 나의 손목에
움직이진 달빛에 이끌이 든 걸을 때
네가 좀 만져봐줄 수 있을까. 안개처럼
희미한 뒷모습 느끼네 어지러운 날이에
바꿀 수 없는 건 기뻐. 죄책감에 손을 들어 희미하게 손목에 남겨진 자국들 틈틈하게 남아있는
아마존의 계속 단호하게 나의 손목에 가혹해진 달빛에 이끌이 든 걸을 때 한번이라도 잡아낼 수 있을까. 개처럼 달리는 뒷모습 어려운 날에
바꿀 수 없는 건 기뻐. 죄책감에 손을 들어 모두 그들 계속 통하게 나의 손목 이렇게 진 달빛에
계속 단호하게 나의 손목에 가혹해진 달빛에 이끌이 든 걸을 때 한번이라도 잡아낼 수 있을까. 개처럼 달리는 뒷모습 지네
That Ain't No Dang Cat by Vegan is what you just listened to with your ear holes. The song before that is Midair Thief, but it's in Mandarin. And when I clicked on the band, like the Midair Thief like album page or whatever, it says they don't have any music on their page. And they have like a separate profile that's English that they have all their music on. So I don't know how I found this shit, but I found it. And then, okay, a few songs up, we listened to Mabe Frati, and she's fucking phenomenal. I think I found her from like Reddit or something. The album Sentir Que No Sabes is really fucking good. Also, I was kind of feeling full of myself last week because I live in the Puerto Rican... Give me one fucking second. I need to drink water. So I live in the Puerto Rican part of town. And I was at these ladies' garage sales. And they're just like chit-chatting in Spanish. And I nodded my head to something that one of them said. And she's like, she looked at me with wide-ass eyes. She's like, "You speak Spanish?" And I was like, "No, but I can understand that you just said it's fucking hot outside. Like, damn straight it is." And so she gave me shoes for like $5 after that. Like, she gave me a bag full of clothes for $10, bro. And here I am shitting on the thrift stores up here, and they do kind of suck dookie because everyone wants to resell shit or like just call it vintage and add a $50 price tag to it, and it pisses me the actual fuck off. So I've just been going to garage sales around the area, and it's honestly been very good for the soul. I'll be so for real. I have to my talking bits, it's interesting. I'm trying to figure out the algorithm of like getting struck down for like getting copyrighted essentially, because if I talk for a certain amount of time, it doesn't copyright me. And I didn't realize, like, I just did that anyways because, you know, I just like radio and I like the style of radio shows and stuff, but I didn't realize it's actually kind of saving my ass. So couple things I want to talk about. First thing is I've recently, and by recently I'd say in the last like year or two, have come to realize, especially when it comes to speaking Spanish, that when you're trying to recall a foreign language, there's some like middle point in your brain that you have to like align yourself to that is almost like you're not thinking. Like, you cannot be consciously thinking when trying to speak in another language. And for the longest time I was just like, oh, that's interesting, like I wonder what that is, and like just kind of like left it alone to my subconscious. But that's what it is, right? So like that's what I think I was like thinking, but I just didn't know the right word for it. But like letting your subconscious brain take over takes practice, but you can practice it. And like here's the thing, I consider myself a pseudo expert of this topic because when I quit smoking weed, for like 2 months, my dreams, and I talked about this a lot last year when I did this. But my dreams were so vivid, and like I would have multiple dreams a night and remember all of my dreams. Like I'm talking, I wake up, I remember 5 different dreams that I had. Like that cannot be normal. And so I started a dream journal and I would write them all down. And that trained my brain to, when I go to sleep, I would wake up and like every day remember more of the dreams, or more and more dreams, because I had gotten in the habit of like writing down my dreams, aka like my subconscious thoughts. So I literally trained my like involuntarily, like I didn't know that I was doing this, but I was training my subconscious brain to be more to the forefront. And I think that's kind of like once you figure out how to do that, and obviously like I don't know how to like turn on my subconscious on command. That's the goal, right? But once you like learn how to like tap into your subconscious more, you can recall things so much easier. Like literally, the less I figured out, like the less you actively try to think about something, the better you can recall, or the better you can remember it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like there's something there. The other thing I wanted to mention is I mean, it's not really anything along those lines. I was P the FO because I was going to an interview the other day, and I was in the elevator with this like, I don't know, mid-20s looking guy and this like younger looking girl, and she was like, and I was asking them, I was like, are you guys here like for the interview too? And she's like, yeah. And she looked at me and this guy and she's like, how old are you guys? You look old. She literally said that like out loud too. What the fuck are we doing? She said, you look old. The fuck? Do I look old? Like, this is insane. I feel like I'm perceived in such a different way here, because it is like a majority. Like this girl was 17. I asked her how old she was. She said 17. I said, bro, like, get out of here. Why are you working? You're not even, actually, yeah, wait, what the fuck? In New York, you're not allowed to work under the age of 18. So, yeah, I don't know what that's about. But these job interviews I've been on, you guys, these job interviews are in fucking sane. I have a job now. I'm trying to get a second job because, you know, I would like to afford to live, but it's very hard. So I got this job at this space themed bar, and they have like projections of like just space up on the walls, and they have this giant moon like it as a centerpiece in the ceiling. It's really fucking cool. Kind of a dead place, so that's why I'm getting a second job. And the places I've been, like I accidentally showed up to this interview yesterday. It was for like a Spectrum like marketing manager job, and I swear to God, I was sitting in this lobby and they were playing like Roblox music, and the inside of the building was like modern, but it was like too modern. It was like cheap modern, you know, like when hotels are like modern but you can tell it looks a little grimy and like cheap, whatever. It was like that. Like I literally felt like I was sitting in a Roblox game. But maybe that's because like I've been grinding Roblox again recently. And if you shit on Roblox, literally fuck you. I played this escape room game the other day, and it literally hurt my brain so bad. I was sitting here doing Morse code, playing Roblox, mind you, doing Morse code, trying to figure out this shit. I love Roblox so much. And I feel like it fits well with the nostalgic vibe. I was gonna pull it up, but honestly, like when I sit here, I just listen to the music. Like I turn my fucking brain off, and I'm just here for the vibes solely. But maybe one day, look forward to it. I'll do a Roblox stream while I play music. And honestly, it's probably gotta be Liminal as well, because the only games I play are like tycoon, like super flat games. And to me, those games are so freaky. I don't know. Just like how many times is she gonna say liminal in this radio show? They're just so liminal. Somebody give me another fucking word that means the same thing. We'll carry on though. Oh shit, it is 9:40. Nah, you guys are chilling. Actually, I think I might be right on the money with ending at
10, I guess maybe, I don't know what time zone you guys are in, but it is almost 10 p.m. here. So wherever you're at in the world, thanks for tuning in. This is Piano Man Breeds Love by Teeth Agency on Figjams. Thanks for listening.
tiny fishes on a trapeze. The Japanese are watching the garden growing on an island. Around the lawn and run your fingers through the filings. To the wall, I follow past the tiny fishes on the trapeze. The Japanese are watching the garden growing on an island. Around the mountain, run your fingers through the filings. Here to the ground, I sit through piles of falling letter, copy and keys. Rolled on my sleeves, a part of the hanging garden of the city. Downtown, the sounds of single people doing nothing.
Well, this is the end of the road, ladies and gents. That's a threat. Now I got one more song for you, and then we are done with the show for tonight. I hope you enjoyed my rendition of nostalgic liminal-esque music, or as I saw in the chat, indie bard music, which is insane, and I am 100% making a indie bard playlist now. Thank you, Aaron, for that. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good night. I wish you the best of luck in life. Let's all cry a little bit more in public, shall we? I think that's a very healthy thing to be doing. And I say that because I've been doing it a lot, so we'll call it healthy. I did want to say you should really check out Trees, Etc., the album that semi-inspired this playlist by Naran Ratan. It's also, I just looked at it, 22 minutes, 22 seconds long, which, come on now. Come on. Also, like, if you don't know, like, I am obsessed with number 2. I have a Pinterest board for... I just started it the other day, so I need to upload my pictures, but every time I see like 2 in the world, I just get a little jolt of happiness. So the fact that the album's very special to me, Trees, Etc. And if you're really, really wanting more albums, Thought for Food by The Books is a fantastic album, and that's the song you just listened to is from that album. It's called Getting the Done Job. I love how he just like like, wow, it's so profound. Switching the words of like a common phrase is so genius. Why have I not thought of this? Why have more people not thought of this? Next week, also, so the Substack for the Figjam articles, the Figjams articles that I'm writing for Substack, I've decided I think I'm going to do one big article a month to kind of like summarize a lot of what I wanted to talk about, and like pictures and like whatever stuff that I feel like is I wanted to talk about more on here, or that I want to like show you. That all goes in the Substack articles. So we'll do monthly renditions of that the last week of every month. So look forward to that. That will be the second article for Figjams at the end of July. So hope you're on the edge of your seats for that one. I am very new to Substack, but I think it's a cool enough concept. So hope you guys were brought to the back rooms a little bit tonight, or to the bar, or to the tavern, whatever vibe you were picking up from that, or morning music in fucking Asia, like whatever you're doing out there. Hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna finish off with a song very dear to my heart, Man of the People by Stephen Wilson. Thank you guys for tuning in to session 90 of Figjams. I really liked this playlist. I had a really good time. Hope you guys did as well. I will see you guys same time, same place next week. Here's some Stephen Wilson for you. Have a good night.
take it. Love, you know how to fake it. And I will be there beside you. The camera eye, the drug is just to be near you. Well, I can take rejection. What does it take to get your attention? 'Cause you're a man of the people, a man of the people, and I'm just part of the plan. Lying like a dog, think of what I wanna do. Now anyone would go, but I got nowhere to go to. And what is left of us? Now there's only the cinders. Ambition throws me out.